May 2023, REACT and Uppsala University hosted a dialogue meeting gathering over 50 experts, key actors, academics and civil society representatives from more than 20 countries worldwide. A key high-level takeaway message from the meeting is: we need a stronger narrative on antibiotic resistance, we need a common vision, and we need aspirational targets leading up to the United Nations high-level meeting on AMR in 2024.
How serious is the global health challenge of antibiotic resistance?
Tochi Okwa, Nigeria's Center for Disease Control.
The antimicrobial resistance problem globally is a very serious one because it threatens all the gains the world has made, all the gains we've collectively made in making infections easy to treat. It threatens food security. It threatens the ability of people whose livelihood depends on food, whose livelihood depends on agriculture. It threatens it, and therefore it threatens the well-being of all of us as global citizens.
Malin Grapper, AMR Ambassador Sweden.
I would say that the global health threat of antibiotic resistance is extremely serious. It is a threat that concerns us all. It's not only about treatment of urinary tract infections or pneumonias, but we are also dependent on the possibility to prevent and to treat infections connected with so many other important medical treatments, such as surgery, such as care for preterm babies and cancer treatment, where our immune system is affected, and we need to be able to rely on antibiotics, which we can't do right now.
What is the most important challenge when describing antibiotic resistance?
Anand Balachandran, WHO AMR Division.
Antibiotic resistance does not seem to have a face or a voice. It's not a single disease. So it is challenging to describe this to policymakers and decision makers as to why they should care about antibiotic resistance.
Sharad Mercado Grande, Department of Health, Philippines.
We have to educate the public in such a manner that they understand the repercussions of antibiotic resistance in their body. And not just in their body, but also into the community as a whole. And so being able to communicate clearly, effectively, in such a manner that a person will have to take in all those technical issues or technical concerns on antibiotics on the day-to-day level, and will be able to also articulate it to different people. That's a challenge.
Otto Kars, founder REACT.
We have to translate this technical concept of antibiotic resistance into something that is understandable for people. It's about health, it's about diseases, it's about treatment and access to life-saving medicines.
Why is increased collective action so crucial for keeping antibiotics effective, and what more can we do?
To keep effectiveness of antibiotics, there's a lot more that we need to do. And what I think we are talking about now is how this can be governed at the highest political level. We have to have strong commitments from politicians all over the world.
Why we need collective action is because antibiotic resistance is not only affecting human health, it's affecting animal health, it is affecting agriculture, it's affecting the environment. So we need the various ministries, various sectors, various stakeholders to come together to solve this problem of antimicrobial or antibiotic resistance. So it's in all of our interests to work together to solve it and to protect the efficacy of the remaining antibiotics.
The WHO already said that AMR is a silent pandemic. And so taking actions, a holistic approach together with everyone involved, different stakeholders, state actors, will really have to do something about this pandemic.
We need to come together as a global community to appreciate that we are as strong as our weakest link. We have to address the vulnerable ones we have to make sure that those who need access to antibiotics get access. And then that every infection that needs to be treated is able to be treated. So in summary, what I'm basically saying is that we must work hard to create a world where infections remain treatable by the antibiotics that need to treat them.
Key takeaway messages from the meeting included: world leaders need to step up and make bolder commitments at the 2024 United Nations AMR high-level meeting, including within the areas of robust and sustainable financing, strengthen global and national governance mechanisms for higher political buy-in and for sustainability, invest in civil society mobilization and meaningful engagement at global to local level, monitoring and accountability.
So thank you from me, everyone, and see you soon again.
Find the full meeting report, Unlocking Barriers for Collective Action, on www.reactgroup.org.